That was You alright?
No, I'm wearing my coat on as a necklace.
That was extremely loud. That is real small. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video back on the Driven 24/7 Automotive YouTube channel. As always, I'm Amber, and if you're new to my channel, I'd really appreciate you guys sticking around, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you're notified every time a video goes up onto my automotive YouTube channel. Now you join me today in a bit of a random sort of video. It's going to be a vloggy type style, but I'm literally surrounded by hundreds of cars. But basically the family invited me down to film their sort of collection of cars. So the family own this land and they rent it out to different businesses. So I think there's a 4x4 business, there's some dog grooming and some kennels over at the back, car sales, and then currently amongst loads of cars at the moment. But they've also got a couple of random sort of classic cars dotted around, so I'm literally here to film what I can see. Me being an Italian car lover, something in particular has caught my eye, which I'm hopefully going to maybe get the keys for and drive it around on their land. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, let's just show you around what I can see so far. Literally where I am located at the moment, just in amongst a load of cars for sale. There's hundreds of cars here. I really didn't know what to expect. There are a few classic cars in pieces, project cars tucked away in a barn I can show you later on. Right, talking of random things, let me show you something extremely random. I'm going to show you a massive swan planter, or a swan that's now been turned into a planter from Alton Towers. Told you guys I wasn't lying. This is what I like about this sort of field places. There's just all sorts of cars everywhere, animals. I'm in my element. A random swan from Alton Towers. Used to be a ride or something. Okay, I think it's going to probably be more like a wildlife. Look at these little chicks. Oh my god, I need to hold one of those now. Got Martin here with me. He's currently chatting to the owners of this place. Just been told some goats in front of me. That was You alright? Peacocks. Let's have a look at these goats and we might go on to some cars in a minute. This is so funny. Such a random day out, right in the deep of the countryside depths. Okay, so these guys look pretty friendly. Oh, these are nice and friendly. Hey, how's it going? Let's go and see Noisy over here. He wants a bit of YouTube action. Got these goats all the way up. Please don't escape. Right, so I'm here with Brian. In his garage he's got a few classic cars, a few motorbikes as well, so we're going to talk about his limited edition Honda Goldwing. So what makes this a limited edition bike?
It's a 10th anniversary one. There was only 600 made, 300 was in Britain because it's an American spec one. They came over but weren't for this country, and the cost of taking them away again was too much. As you can see, there's a little American
map in there.
When you're in America, this is a computer. It's different time zones in America, and so that will flash, give you the time zone of the zone that you're in at the time.
So what year is this?
This is 1985. Had it about 10 years now. I can't ride anymore, drive anymore, because I had a stroke, and so my eyesight's not good enough.
You were saying to me that this has got air suspension as well. It doesn't work, but again, it's just such a cool thing.
Because you can actually adjust the suspension as well. There's little valves that you can put an airline on.
So you can do it manually. So this is mainly like the air suspension unit, isn't it?
Air suspension tucked in here. There's an airline. Take this cover off, it screw onto there, and you can inflate your own tyres if you had a puncture. You can also use it to inflate your suspension. Cruise controls over here.
Oh, I see.
Start buttons here. On-offs there. This would be for the air suspension. Stereo works off of these as well.
Oh, that's nice.
It's all digital, it lights up. You've got your clock here. This is not many people know what it is.
Oh, including me.
It's for a radio cassette.
Oh, I was going to ask that, yeah.
Or tape cassette rather.
Yeah.
4 speakers. 1,
2, 3, 4.
And 4.
Pockets in here as well then. All the marker lights around it.
In the boot, the helmet's okay. Mouthpiece.
Microphone, yeah.
And we've got earphones built
Inside,
in,
yeah.
which plug into the bike, and you can talk to each other normally.
Yeah, as you're going along.
There's no shouting, it's just normal.
Yeah.
You can also listen to the stereo.
Through it as well?
Through that as well, it comes back through.
Wow. What engine is it then?
1200cc, one of the first fuel injected machines.
Oh, you said, yeah.
Which makes it really rapid. Unique little seat arrangement.
Armrest as well.
What would go on there? She gets in there, sits in. I lock her in, got her armrest, and it's so smooth. I would feel her head bang against mine when she's fallen asleep.
Fall asleep on it. Now we have here 1936 standard
1936
10.
standard 10. One owner. We have a dog groomers on site, and there was a woman came in the car for a dog to be groomed, and she said, "Whose is that car?" I said, "It's mine." She said, "That was my grandmother's." But she told me the story that her mother had bought it, brand new, never drove it because she had a chauffeur drove it for her.
Yeah.
Completed the story.
It did actually get driven, just not by her herself.
It was driven, yeah. I've had it nearly a year. It does run, but it's got a little bit of problem because you can see the air filters off and everything with the fuel pump. I've left it, I haven't done anything with it. It's been to a couple of shows. This one I'm going to keep. I think I'm going to restore it totally, the paintwork on it. A lot of people say leave it as it is. Really, it's not original because it would have been nice and shiny. They're suicide doors, they're called.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, it is quite big once you're in, really.
Yeah.
The seats are still in good condition, though. Like, there's no rips or anything.
No, and it's got a sunroof.
I was just going to say that, yeah. It's all wood here as well, and wow. It's got a tiny little exhaust exit as well. That is real small.
So we've got the boot key.
Okay,
like
that
an
is
old jailer's type key.
It's like something a baby would play with as a toy. Oh, a spare wheel.
That's what your spare wheel is. Years ago, they would have used this for a picnic basket. They supply you with a grease gun and a little ratchet, little tools that just clip into their own compartments. You can spend all day trying to undo a fuel tank on one of these. What they do is they pull up.
We're open. Full doors. I love this. We have the light controls on the steering wheel here. Is that the horn? Yeah. You can wind this.
Raise up to get fresh air through. So I bought this on a bit of a whim because it happened to be there and not very far away. Literally a shed load of spares that go with it. The only thing it's got missing is the near side rear door.
Yeah, very strange.
Can't understand that. So it's a 1956 Morris 1000 split screen, yes. I had to know whether the engine runs, so with a bit of luck we're going to try and see if it will run.
Did you say you want to sell it, or you'll probably keep hold of this one?
No, I'm going to sell it.
Oh, you are going to. That was extremely loud.
Probably figured it hasn't actually got an exhaust on it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The engine, the
It's
state
sweet.
of the car runs really nicely and it's crisp. Panel-wise, usually they're really rotten out and the bottoms of the doors are gone, but this one's quite solid.
Original warranty. 1956. What the
Seals,
seal needs welding, that's usually common though. This is a Triumph.
Triumph Bonneville T100. This is an 800cc one. Does not have a kickstart. The manoeuvrability of these, opposed to the Honda that we saw
Yes,
earlier,
definitely.
is 99% better. Honda's 460 kilograms. This is so light and manoeuvrable. They are a pleasure to ride. Hasn't got all the mod cons of the Goldwing, but it does have heated handlebar grips. But it's just a good old British bike. This one a couple of years. I had one before and I did sell it. Mistake, and I missed it. And so when this one came up,
Had to have it.
I had to have this one. That's the first time it's been started for about 6 months.
Okay, so this is your daughter's.
My daughter Luella's T2 bay window camper van, 1979. Bit of a monster when we first had it. Holes through here. 4 years ago I painted it for her. This colour here is Old English White, new version. And this is a VW.
Florida blue, that's a nice name. It's running everything.
She will never sell it, she loves it to bits. But inside is in progress.
Oh, okay.
People flock around this one to see how horrible it is, to look at this one.
Because it's original.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh, wow, okay. So obviously can go up further than that.
It goes right up. So that's the engine, but this one's a little bit different. This is a 2 litre one, which has twin, one there and one there, twin Solex carburetors.
Now join joined by Luella, who invited me up to film the cars that you've got here. In the back, Shane, Martin's son. They currently join me in the bath.
Terrified.
Yes.
It's like chins. I need a chin strap.
What?
To hold on my chins back because I'm loose. I know where my coat on as a necklace.
This is so funny.
Wow. God, it just goes, doesn't it?
Could have gone.
Oh, this is brilliant. It's wearing like a tiny little hairdryer.
Yeah.
A hairdryer.
Really fast. I did not expect this of this car.
Do you know what the noises it makes though from the front as well?
It's-
Yeah.
It's a bit nuts.
I don't really think I've heard a car make those noises.
Would you have one, Shane?
I mean, I'd like to. I'd need a license first.
Yeah.
Born to be driven.
Yeah. Driven 24/7.
Again, it's
button.
set
Yeah,
again.
is there a NOS
NOS
button? No. What do you feel like when you're driving it?
Cool.
Cool as a cucumber.
Cool. And you put
Just
everything
imagine you
into
with
it.
the windows down, like. Oh.
So I was training to be a driving instructor for a while.
Were you?
So yeah, I taught change drive a bit. And I don't think you've coasted in neutral once, so. Wow!
It's like perfect size for me in the back here as well. I'm
Is it
5'10"
actually?
and there's a lot of room in here for me. As I hit my head on
You
the
want to
top.
mention that on
I've
there?
got a hat
And his
on.
grinder profile is. It's got a large selection of baseball caps. So, like atmospheric. It's not like you're in a little tinny car or anything.
No, you
You've got
feel
this
quite safe
real-
in it.
Yeah, got this real like vibration rumble underneath you.
Yeah.
It's got that little power. It's just sort of tinkering, and then as soon as you hit it, it just goes.
It's ready.
It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
To just go.
There's no need for a radio. I just feel I'd rather just listen to this.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Still alive. Still intact.
No, this-
Lua.
My hair!
It blew my hair away.
Oh my god! That would be funny in the soft top one.
Oh, and the hat was gone and
Yeah.
my hair went with it.
Hi guys, I'm just going to cut in here because I actually need to film a new outro for this video because the video is otherwise going to end up as a half-an-hour video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this little series into 2 videos. So part 2 of this video will come out in a few days from this one, part 1. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor, but stranger things have happened. So in part 1, you saw me looking at more of the project cars that Brian had. So we had a look at the old Morris Minor, the old Standard, and the VW, and a few of his bikes. Again, I'm not really a biker girl, but I'm interested in anything automotive, so I thought I'd get just whatever Brian had to show me. I thought I'd get it on film. A massive thank you to Brian and Luella, his daughter. Luella invited me up in the first place, and can I just say what an inspirational guy Brian is. Unfortunately, he can't drive legally on the roads anymore due to his illness. I wanted to put that in because that's quite important. I think he's an inspiring guy, so although he can't physically do what he wants to anymore, he isn't letting that stop him from his passion of motorbikes, cars, and driving them around on his fields. Then we had a bit of a bath action in between. Martin said it'd be funny if you take his son and Luella out in your bath. This is some funny clips, so again, just a bit of funny stuff to add to the middle of this video. So yeah, in part 2 is like the proper part you want to watch this little series. We drifted Bentley, LMG, and then some guy just turns up in this beautiful classic Ford and is like, hey, I've come for you to film my car as well. I was like, okay, put it on the film and let's roll with it. Make sure you do stick around for part 2. So thank you for watching this video. Part 2 is coming up in a few days after this part 1. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring that bell so you're notified every time a video goes up on my automotive YouTube channel. If you like the cars that you've seen so far in part 1, then let me know by liking this video, and follow me on Instagram, and check out my Driven 24/7 store for stickers and t-shirts. Thanks for watching guys, bye!
Am I looking at you at a camera?
Anyone is fine. This is open.
Yeah, but the wrong way. Oh, it's not. Right, okay. We'll go this way.
That one.